Keys. Go ahead, Brendan.
Hey, Leaky. We obviously got to see sort of the Caleb Love that I think a lot of UNC fans have been waiting for tonight. And it seems like, for him, it seems like it was more of a mental barrier that he's been overcoming than a physical one. How have you and the rest of the guys sort of rallied around him and helped him get to the point where he can sort of show off all of his physical talents?
Just feeding him confidence. Like, if you watch the game closely, you see me after every play he does, good or bad, I'm feeding him next play, because I see the repetition he gets in practice. It's like he's a hell of a player, man. He really can play. And it's just trying to get him to translate it to the game. And that's just the main thing. Once he starts doing that on a consistent basis, man, he's really going to surprise some people.
Brian Keys.
Hey, Leaky, thanks for taking the time. Just wanted to ask, with a team that relies on so many young guys, what do you do or what do you say in the locker room at halftime when you come out kind of lacking energy and really start to play better in the second half?
Right. Like you said, there's a bunch of young guys, so you think every time they make a mistake, they're all in their head and that kind of thing. And it's like, I'll tell them, like, look, Joe Barry's done it. We've all made mistakes. Like, even the best point guards to play here, we all made mistakes. So it's just like, this next play, you got to keep playing. Nobody's going to just give you whatever you want just because you got North Carolina on your chest. They're trying to take whatever you want. So it's just like, as long as you just keep that dog mentality, like, you'll be fine.
Ross.
Hey, Leaky, what's the key to feeding the post from your perspective?
You said the key to feeding the post?
To feeding the post, yeah. From you as a guard, feeding Armando, Dayron.
Yeah. I think a key factor is this movement from the guards, honestly, because everyone knows we don't have the best shooting percentage. So obviously they're going to double down and try to front those guys and sag off of us. But if we keep movement and get those guys to rotate, get out of position, and make giving them the ball a lot easier.
Andrew.
Leaky, you guys had a lot more energy in the second half, and obviously Coach said that you guys were singing "Kumbaya" in the locker room. What was the thing that you think was improved the most, that you guys did better in the second half as a result of that extra energy?
I felt like we just played harder. That's pretty much it. Like, the talent's there, everything's there. We have all the horses, that kind of thing. But it doesn't mean anything if we're not playing hard and playing with a motor. So that's just what we all were just trying to feed everyone. Is just, look, as soon as y'all want to wake up and play, the game will be ours. But if you keep messing around, obviously these guys are going to hang around and be another game like last year, whatever. So I think the energy changed a lot.
Josh Graham.
Leaky, did the scouting report for, say, Musius say much about his three-point shot? And what can you say about both Musius and Williamson as defensive assignments?
You just had to throw the scout report away. After you see a guy like that make two, I think they said he made like 4 from the season or something like that. He came out his 7 tonight. Like, you throw the whole scout report away after that second 3 he made. So we gotta do a better job of, just knowing who are guarding the personnel, like, in the moment kind of thing. You guarding a guy that made 2 threes back to back, obviously you might want to deny him so he doesn't get another good look. So it was just, I don't know. He shot the best out the ball tonight, though.
CL Brown.
Hey, Leaky, in what ways do you feel like you guys have made the biggest improvements, the areas where you feel like you guys have made the biggest improvements since the beginning of the year?
I feel like we're playing together. We're not breaking plays off and trying to make one-on-one moves and the stupid turnovers. Like, those plays are still there, but I don't think they're as many as they were at the beginning of the season. I feel like we're starting to play more together and buying in on the defensive end. I feel like that's been changing a lot. So as soon as we get our offense going, these games won't be so close.
All right, Luke, last one for Leaky.
Leaky, I'm curious, what do you think is your role on this team on the offensive end? You have 16 versus Miami, shutout versus Florida State tonight, an 8-6-8 balanced scoring line. How do you see yourself fitting in on the offensive side of the ball?
Honestly, while I'm out there, it depends on who I'm out on the court with. So if I'm on the court with Kerwin, I'm looking to screen his guy every single time. You know, I know my personnel. I'm looking to screen his guy every time. Hopefully, both the guy defending me and his guy will react to him. I can slip, get an easy layup, that kind of thing. But really, I don't know. I try to stay aggressive when I get it, make the easy play, you know, keep the ball movement. I told the big guys tonight, every time I got it, I was going to pass it to them, and that's what I did. And no matter how you miss 5, 6 in a row, I don't care. I'm still going to give it to you. That's where we had an advantage. So, I mean, I feel like my job is pretty simple.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, Leaky. Thanks, everybody.